If you're just tuning in, this is where we left off from yesterday's video. We're going to be doing a $5,000 job in a single day, and that may sound glamorous, but we're going to take some of that glamour away and go to the hardcore facts during this 3-part mini-series. When we're done with this mini-series, we're going to teach you guys or share with you guys our material costs, our labor costs, all of the equipment we used, our overhead, and where our profit margins are. But today we just want to concentrate and show you guys exactly what the work is, so that as you guys are going out and doing your own bidding and estimating, you can use this video as a benchmark to help you guys understand your own work a little bit better. So let's dive into today's project. Forgot again. Huh? I would have forgot again. One thing I do remember, I forget the safety chain, but after watching Alex almost get crushed between the truck and the dump trailer that day, I remember to stand there. Side.
I can back up a little more.
Okay. So when we're breaking down a project like this, we look at the material cost. Now this load of fill dirt only costs $60 to buy. But it also took an hour and a half to pick up, and we needed a pickup truck and a dump trailer to do it. So the delivery cost of your materials needs to go into the calculation of your projects, because it's the little things that add up fast, and not just on a job by job basis, but at the end of the year when guys are finding that they just don't have any money left in their bank accounts. It's the overhead and the little expenses that add up that nickels and dimes most guys to death. That's the reason why Tim backed up more. We knew it wouldn't come out. Go ahead, Tim. Move on. Go ahead. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, Tim. What? Go ahead. You got about half of it out. He's trying to bounce it. There's no bounce in the dump trailer. Yeah, you're dragging. It's just, it is what it is. You gotta. This shirt track dumped so low on the back. Let me show these guys. Yep. Look at what happens. Besides the fact that we need new tires. Holy cow. Look at that. That box is on the ground, scraping. The back. You see that, Joey? Yep. That's one thing I don't like, man. These shirt tracks are so low, the back just hits and drags. Yeah, you can go down. In there pretty solid.
Yeah, it must be a little wet. There you go. Dump trailer with some clearance. That Dirt Monkey one have a lot of clearance?
Yeah, oh yeah. Definitely has more clearance. Doesn't mean it would do any better in this situation, but it has more clearance. Drop her all the way down, Tim. We'll just shovel the rest right in the exact spot where we're at.
What's that again? All the way down, bud?
All the way down.
All the way down.
Pop quiz time, Joey. Pop quiz time. Joey, what's the three kind of hoists on a dump trailer? There's telescopic hoist.
Yep.
Then there's a scissor lift.
Okay.
And then the third one is the dual ram hoist. And then the difference is the telescopic hoist is the one with the center hoist in the front center, or the dual hoist has two hoists directly underneath, right over the axles, right in here. And then the scissor lift has one hoist, but it uses a scissor kind of action. Okay. This explains everything right here, doesn't it, Joy?
Yep.
So we just need some boulders at this point. Well, Joey and I start putting the dirt in, right?
Do you think that's enough dirt? Otherwise, should I hang out and help with the dirt? And then I got a packer too, so we can pack it behind the boulders and pack it up along the foundation. I brought a jumping jag.
Okay.
I
Up
lifted
to you.
that in there. Took me quite a few tries.
You didn't have Alex to save you?
I didn't have the right angle. The trailer hooked up would have been bettered up.
Yeah, well, let's just start huffing some dirt in then.
Yeah, should we just do that? Go park on the street? Then if I need like another yard of dirt and boulders, we can fit it all in one load instead of taking.
We'll just get it done. Yeah, let's go get her done.
Whoa there. Oh, jeez Louise, man. I want to help. Look at that. It's called a work truck. Yeah. I don't agree with that. Trucks, everything's so expensive nowadays. We call it a truck that we try to take as good care of as we can.
I got the Stink Eye Supreme, Joey. You should have seen it. Oh, I bent this. Whatever. Did I put a little crease in his work truck? Oh, does it actually look like a work truck?
Okay, you just beat the out of it. It's a work truck. No.
All right, well, I can't get the Mini over here without you moving.
I'll leave. I'll go park on the street and take the hike back.
out to a job site where they turn the sprinkler on right before you show up. And it's got sod laid over the top of clay. So that sod's gonna peel right off. It's got to slick right down. Now here's a really beginner fact. If you're new to the industry, you see that bucket of dirt I just took? That's a partial bucket. You never make a trip with a partial bucket. You always fill it up as full as you can get it so that you have the least amount of trips possible, gets the job done as quick as possible, and burns the least amount of fuel. If you are working for somebody and they see you going back and taking small partial buckets, you may be called out on that. So just take a full bucket the first time. That's why you see me doing it. It's just a good habit to get into. So what do you guys think? Was it a realistic expectation of no turf damage considering they had the sprinklers on this morning? Which was unknown to Tim and I that they were going to be doing that. So this grass is soaking wet. Now, I think this is going to bounce back. Pretty confident that'll bounce back. I don't think that's going to have any major malfunctions. Tim's on his way to get another load of dirt. Some boulders here. We've got the grade raised up. One of the things we got to be careful of, Joey, is we're too high right here.
Okay.
We've got to have 6 inches at least the clearance, 8 inches preferred below the sill plate right there. So we won't be covering up the black on this side just because that's our point, that we got to get everything. From that point, we got to go lower and get everything to run down. And make sure that we're staying busy while Tim is hiking materials into and out for us. We got this area set up. We'll start to put the rock out and get that laid out. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Cool beans. So this looks pretty good to me. I like how Joey's got this kicking away from the house as much as we possibly can without gouging up the rest of the grass so the water will flow away. then everything will flow down and out. So we can restore the rock in this area. We'll touch this up, then we got to bring them boulders in and wrap that up. Want to undo the chain?
Oh, I reminded you. Maybe
I'm not the only one that does it. What do we get for boulders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boulders. Yeah, you definitely got enough boulders. Joey, you see how that dump trailer's tilted sideways?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's about the maximum, like, comfortable you could dump.
Okay.
I wouldn't even call this comfortable.
Okay.
Like, if I was gonna come out and see you dumping, I'd say, hey, let's just make sure we're level.
Yo.
Tim owns it, so if he wrecks it,
Yeah.
he's got to pay the bill. So
Yo.
yeah, even going uphill, she's still dragging. She's a tail dragger. Make sure your parking brake's off. Hey, is your parking brake off?
Huh?
Is your parking brake off this time?
I think so. I can't tell if it was or not, man. It just feels like it's fighting.
No, you can leave it up. We got ways to go. Just go forward a little bit. You're fine. Just worried about dragging too much. Ripping the... Oh. Oh! Drop her down, we'll shovel it out. Did we lose the... Yeah, we'll shovel the rest out.
It's good, okay.
Yeah, that's good. We'll just shovel it out. If we didn't lose the license plate.
Nope, still on there.
You gotta get it in the middle more, Tim.
Uh-oh. Got some sand on my shoes now.
I think you can do it. I have firm belief in you, Tim. You can do it. Come on. What was that? Was that the Spider-Man finger move you had going there?
Oh, was that?
Yeah, you were doing like this sort of thing.
I didn't even try to do that. It was just natural.
That just natural? Like you're so athletically coordinated? Yeah, those boulders are hurt if you fall down on them. But I think this is exactly what we need for the rest of this.
That's probably fried out my brakes, huh?
Well, if you drove with the parking brake on, yeah. Yeah, she just didn't want to drive in. Tim doesn't know if maybe the parking brake had gotten stuck a little bit or something. Because it's been acting like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't want to haul that load when it's got a load on it. I don't know. Okay, Joy, he's going to drop this down just so you know. What?
Figured it'd be good because it's been so dry.
Now when you have a irrigation system running, they had to have the sprinklers on because it was too wet. It's too wet coming out here on that hill in that yard to not have a sprinkler running on it. Yeah, we had a dry summer, but that don't count when they're irrigating it every day. All right, do you want to start working on the wall?
Yeah, I can start throw me some up. I got a couple bigger ones. Throw some dirt up there, and then I got some bigger ones for the start, and then kind of step them down.
Okay. In tomorrow's video, we're going to conclude this 3-part mini-series where we break down this project. We're going to cover the material costs. We're going to calculate all of the labor costs. We're also going to go over the equipment schedule, meaning every piece of equipment, what it costs us to use, and then also calculate in overhead and then show you guys the profit margins. And this is all meant to help you new guys out there learning the industry to dial in your numbers a little bit better. But here's the thing, if there's anything I missed or anything you guys want me to cover, we've got more job videos coming down the pipeline, and I can start to cover details like that in those. Here's the antithesis to that. If you guys want me to do less talking, cover less of this information and just let you guys go along for the ride, just tell me to shut up and I will just let you guys do that. But if you want more information, let me know that. Say, give me more details and I'll try to put more details in it, and if there's anything specific, let me know that and I'll cover that as well. That's all we got for you today, guys. God bless. Go get them, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.